I wore my ghost hunter shirt today, so you guys knew I was serious. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is the long-awaited spooky story video. You guys said you wanted to hear my creepy encounter that happened, and so I'm going to share it with you today. I've always been really fascinated by the idea of ghosts and haunted places, possessed items, that sort of thing. I have made a couple trips to the Mansfield Reformatory. That's actually where this shirt's from. The first time I went, nothing spooky really happened, but I will tell you that I did get the sickest feeling when we went through solitary confinement. The second time we went, that did not happen. However, there were some things caught on tape that I could not explain. Most of the weird floaty kind of orby things I could debunk pretty easily, but there were a few moments, and I didn't even really notice until I was back editing, that I could not for the life of me figure out what that was. If you haven't seen our Mansfield Reformatory videos, there are two of them. I will link them down below, but that is not the ghost story I'm telling today. This is something that happened to me a few years ago at a restaurant that I used to work at, and they had a Sunday brunch every morning. So this is a 3-story building. It's a historical building, and it's kind of notorious for creepy stuff happening. So this building has been around for years and years and years. It had been many different things, and at one point it was a theater that was burned down. When this theater was burned down, it allegedly took the lives of a woman and 2 children, and they are the ones that are haunting the place. So you would hear weird stuff from the supervisors, the people that would stay late at night. I would hear stories of, there's a big staircase, a very steep staircase, like I said, 3 stories, and so this big wooden creaky staircase. Our supervisors and managers would say that they could hear children running up and down the staircase at night when they were doing their paperwork to leave. Yeah, forget that. Could you imagine being alone in a restaurant and that is what's going on around you? No way. So here I am going to work. This is about 9 in the morning, so broad daylight. People are there, people are cooking, getting ready for our Sunday brunch buffet. I'm the only server there at the time, and I have to take a cart. I take the elevator up instead of the stairs. I take a cart up 3 stories to this banquet room. In the banquet room are these large round tables with all the chairs kind of pristinely pushed up to them. There was a party there the night before, and so it was extra clean, extra taken care of. So around the corner is where I need to go pick up the chafing dishes and put them on the cart. So I'm not seeing the tables from where I am, but I did notice when I walked into this banquet room that the chairs were all kind of aligned perfectly, pushed in, everything just looked really nice. That is an important detail. So I go around the corner and I'm loading up all of the chafing dishes and all the stuff onto this little cart. The whole process takes me maybe 30-45 seconds. It's just doesn't take long at all. I've done this a million times. I don't hear a sound happening outside of where I am, just around this corner where all of the banquet tables and the chairs are. Not a peep. It's very quiet. It's just me putting the dishes on the rack. Now, after I'm done doing that and I come back around the corner, the table closest to me that had every chair pushed in perfectly suddenly had every chair pushed out about 2 feet from where the table was. And it was, again, perfectly aligned, but every chair was way far back from the table. Not one sound. I did not hear a single sound when I was in there. Nobody running up or down the stairs, nothing creaked, nothing moved. You couldn't even hear the sliding of the chairs. They were just pushed in, and I'm going to say at probably 50 seconds later, they were all perfectly pushed out. And that is when I got the heck out of there. Went looking for my manager and the other coworkers that were there. There was 1 manager and 2 cooks there, and when I got back down, I didn't even wait for the elevator. I booked it down the stairs, and when I found them, everyone was on the 1st floor. So how could... I know the logical explanation is to say someone was messing with you, but in that short of time, I mean, have you ever... this is 12 chairs push them out in perfect unison without making a peep. Going, the elevator dings, the stairs are creaky, like something did that. That is all I have to say. Something did that, and that is a story I will never forget. The image of those chairs pushed out is like burned into my brain forever. I would like to go back there and maybe do like a ghost hunt situation if they will let me. Another location that I worked at, the same company, also is supposedly very haunted, and they have done ghost hunts there. So if they will have me, I would really like to go back and see if anything like weird happens. So there's my scary story. I know it wasn't like the scariest thing in the world, but if it happened to you, it would freak you out. I guarantee you that. I am very much into the idea of checking out more like haunted places during the Halloween season. So again, if you have any suggestions in the Ohio area, really anywhere in Ohio, I will travel. Please let me know in the comments down below. Check out the Mansfield videos if you haven't seen those. Those are pretty awesome. Oh, and don't forget to send me your scary stories. I will leave my contact information down below. Share something that's happened to you. Don't leave it in the comments. Send me a direct message because I would like to read it on film, on camera, live, so we can all like react and be scared together. So I will leave my Instagram if you want to send a direct message, or my email if you guys want to send me like your scary stories, something that happened to you, something that happened to a friend. I don't know, a cool story you made up, whatever. Send it my way. With that being said, I am off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, I do make videos every single day, so hit subscribe if you'd like to hang out on the daily, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Boo!